All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Chopping It Up with PScott. I'm Prescott Kelly. Today is Sunday, September 29th. Glad to have you back with us on the mic today. I got Ryan Davis, who I think is still on board.
Yes.
Jets. Sean Brown, who bailed the Browns. Most of the nasty, man. We're going to have a trivia give-off today. Since LaShawn and Dave, Ryan were here with me today, whoever wins the trivia battle later on in the episode wins $50. And if you would like to be on the show and win $50, like, share, subscribe, smash the 5-star reviews, and don't be a jerk. So getting into today, I don't have a scroll because technology is irritating the hell out of me and I don't want to deal with it anymore. What I want to get into right away is, actually, I'll ask you guys. I put into the chat what was supposed to be on the itinerary, if you will.
Yeah.
I'd rather start with the Texans being able to figure things out, Davante Adams and his hamstring injury, or your upset of the week. Where would you guys like to start?
We could start with Davante.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm down.
All right. LaShawn, go ahead. You were first in the class. Let's go.
To have a hamstring pop up, late Thursday, early Friday up there in the injury report, it's kind of iffy. If it was like maybe after the game last Sunday, I won't question it. But I'm like, what are you doing up there in practice? You're a vet in this league. You're not a young buck. So obviously,
he's over 30 though.
Yeah, he's over 30. And in my opinion, I'm like, are you that unhappy? Like, I get it that you don't want to display it publicly, but behind the scenes, I can see something being worked out.
You think that I'm the same way. So before I dive into what I think, Ryan, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely pretty iffy, pretty sketchy. Clearly, I think he wants out, or something. He's trying to send some sort of message to them, but. Yeah, he's not unhappy, and at this point, I mean, I would be surprised if he's not moved by the deadline.
I thought the exact same thing because I posted on the Chop and PScott page. I was like, look, he's out with a hammy. This dude's gonna get moved, and LaShawn had those. Ooh, you think so, Wise?
Yep.
Now, the team that he is linked to the most is Kansas City.
Listen, I will go to Mark Davis and I will smack him in the head with a chair.
Smack that stupid ass haircut right off his face.
Like you would trade him to your rival. Come on, man. Trade him over to the NFC, man.
Dude, I don't think so. The NFL doesn't work the exact same way as the NBA does because we saw Cat got traded and it was like, oh, it's a great move, and people say like, oh, he was blindsided. He was not blindsided.
He knew
that he was being reunited with Tibbs. If you think that he didn't think that he signed off on that, you're just ignorant as hell.
He wants to make it look like that he was blindsided to the Minnesota fans, so that it doesn't look like that he turned on them.
And this is why I have smart people on my podcast. I don't want homers. I don't want stands. I want people who can see through all the bullshit. Because that is true. He wasn't blindsided at all. Mm-mm. But to go back to Davante Adams for a minute, where is a team that you think that he might actually go to? Because one team that I've seen getting brought, one is the Chiefs and two is the Niners. And one, Davante Adams is over 30 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's not great. And the next 2 years, not this year. This year he's owed $16 million. But the next 2 years he's owed 35 plus. You have to be a team that is on the brink or has the cap space. And the Niners don't have that 2 years forward. People pretend like the cap space is not a thing. it is. It's just like these owners just push it forward.
Yep.
Because the Niners have the most cap space now, and then next year they're like top 10, and then in 2026 they have 14 million. That's not even taking into account Brock Purdy when they're going to have to pay him if they're going to.
They're gonna franchise him.
The Niners to me make no sense, but the Jets do. Do you, Ryan? I saw you because you're a Jets fan and because he has a relationship with Aaron Rodgers already. Do you see them making a pull for it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's a lot of money for a receiver, especially over 30.
Only
But
one more than Garrett Wilson, though. Damn.
yeah, I mean that's the thing too, because we would have to pay Garrett pretty soon. But like
But you
at
would
this
have to
point,
pay him.
Aaron Rodgers might have another year like after this year, and that's probably going to be it. So I think you got to try to maximize his window as much as possible.
I'll give you a sleeper. It's a team that won Monday night over Cincinnati. And you want to know why?
Washington?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
They got a rookie up there. He's a rookie quarterback. He's on a rookie contract. He'll fit good in that offense, in my opinion. I mean, they do need a legit number one out of McLaurin. So Devontae can come in, pick up the slack there. Now, will it make them an instant contender? No. Maybe on the verge of making the playoffs, but if I'm the Commanders, I'm making that move ASAP. As soon as like the game is over tonight, I'm on the phone. I'm like, I'll give you a third or fourth round pick, and let's get something going.
Ooh, that's a good sleeper pick for the ending place.
I like that.
Yo, my bad. I'm late, guys. What we talking about?
Yo, what was? I'm sorry, I'm late, dog. What are we doing?
Hey, man.
No, we're talking about just right now. We're talking about Devontae Adams and where I feel like he's on the trade block. Do you have any type of? Whoa, that's some bad echo. Yo, where you at? Where you at, Jay? You got some hella hard echo, bro.
I'm on my phone. I just got back to the house.
Looks like you outside the house.
Yeah, I just got back to the house. Yeah, I'm about to walk in the house right now.
All right.
But yeah, do I think Devontae Adams is on the trade block, or do I?
Devontae Adams, yeah, because we all think that him having this hammy is just kind of a it's a ploy to get out of Las Vegas. Do you have a trade destination that you think he might go to?
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see how. I think the Jets gonna try to get at your boy.
Ryan was right on that same thing with you. He was right on the same page because I went and looked at some of the salaries going forward, not this year or even next year, because he's owed $16 million this year, then $35 million next 2 years.
Yeah.
I thought, well, the Jets got that money, and Ryan made a good point where and I do think that you do need a true number one wide receiver if you don't have a committed and bona fide number one. That's why the Bills went and got Stephon Diggs a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
People still gonna hate on me for that. I will ride that to the day I die. That if that Stephon Diggs made Josh Allen, I will die on that hill. I don't care what happens. But so, yo, I can see that y'all already mad at me about that.
You're right. You're right. I say that too. So I mean.
The thing is that you obviously can't change the past, right? So I'm not going to sit here and think that Stephon Diggs. I can't sit here and think that Josh Allen would not be great without him, but I saw 2 years without him. Saw them with him. Man, I mean, the stars align.
It's just part of getting better. Like, it's hard. I mean, but then again, who was the number one then? John Brown.
Well, see, that's my.
It's hard to go from. It's hard when your number one receiver is John Brown, and even then, the Bills still made the playoffs.
So there is that. I will give them that, but that God, that division was absolute trash. I think for me is the point of like, had this not happened the way that it happened, Josh Allen would not be who Josh Allen is right now because they didn't have Stephon Diggs to really be a true number one wide receiver. And even towards the end of last year, it's the same thing for me. I keep doing this. I'm not saying that Josh Allen's not awesome. Y'all need to stop twisting my words. But if Josh Allen now has Stephon Diggs, even on the latter part of last year, right? They didn't use him a whole lot week, 9 through 17. They didn't use him a lot. But if he wasn't the decoy, would those offensive players be able to be what they are right now? Would they be? I don't know. What I know right now is that Josh Allen looks awesome and that offense looks awesome, but you ain't going to tell me that I need to tell y'all that this offense is legit because I've been hurt too many times and I'm not going to bail on it, dude. I am going to be a cynical Bills fan until the day I die or they win the Super Bowl. Take that for data.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, David Fiston. Okay, Fizz. Okay, Fizz. I heard you loud and clear, Fizz.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody got the reference.
Man, you should Hey, your offense is nice, and then shoot, I was the one that told you. I was like, the Bills are gonna be just fine on offense.
No, so here's the deal. I didn't think that they weren't going to be good. The thing that I've always said, and God, y'all twist my words again. I didn't say they weren't going to be fine, but there's going to be a game where they're going to need a dude who they need to get 12 targets and get 9 catches. They're going to get a matchup where they're going to need a Stephon Diggs type of guy because Khalil is not that dude. Coleman is not
Khalil
that dude.
gonna be that dude in the playoffs.
No, bro, stop it.
I don't know about that.
Bro, stop it. Stop it. Y'all were doing
that one.
No, y'all were doing the same bullshit with Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis had one great game in his entire career. He will give you one catch for 4 yards every single game. But once in the playoffs, he goes off and y'all say Gabe Davis. Man, that. No, he is stop. Keon Coleman might, but don't you ever.
What about Kincaid?
Ever do that again,
No,
dog.
you gotta. Hey,
Kincaid.
Guess what?
No. Don't you look at the chat? Don't you look at the chat and go off at CR? No,
Who?
CR is my guy.
I have Kincaid on my. I got Kincaid on like 75% of my fantasy teams.
He's that dude.
He's that dude. He's a mismatch.
Dude, but do not think that
you got the great Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Come on,
I don't care. I don't care how much it costs me for my frequent flyer miles. I will fight you in the streets with the Marquez Valdez.
You got barefoot Matt Collins too, bro.
Hey, you got some guys. Man.
Yo, just because Collins has your haircut doesn't mean that you get to be that dude. Like, stop it, Ryan.
Hey, you got the barefoot bandit over there.
For real.
Barefoot bandit. You know that Matt Collins is Ryan's favorite player.
Jesus, man.
Everybody know Ryan got a foot fetish.
No, hell no.
All right, so I want to move on to the Houston Texans in a moment. So, as far as Devontae Adams, do you think he gets moved before trade deadline? That was weird. Before the trade deadline, do you think Devontae Adams gets moved? And if so, yes. Where?
I do think he gets moved. I still think he'll be Washington.
You think what? I'm sorry.
I think it'll be Washington.
So you think? Oh, so you think the Commandos? Ryan,
Yeah,
do you have
I think he gets moved. Obviously, I'm gonna be a little homer. I think the Jets do have enough to get him and have the money to get him. Sleeper would be probably the Chargers, something like that. They could definitely use someone like that. So,
what about you, Dave?
My worst nightmare honestly because somehow they keep coming up with money. The San Francisco 49ers.
But that's my point. So
Like,
what I
mean-
bring in San Francisco, dude, they got money now. They got money next year. They don't have money in 2016 because or 2026 because he's owed $35 million next year and the year after. The salary cap is real. Like people think it's not. It is and it isn't.
The Rams beg to differ.
No, what I'm saying is that these guys push it down the line. So like right now, if you go look at right now, go ahead and Google what the actual salary cap is for the Niners right now. They're technically the top. Next year they're mid. They're like 15 or 16. 2026, they're the bottom third or bottom three team in the NFL as far as salary cap is concerned. And that's not even taking into consideration what they're going to have to pay Brock Purdy if they pay him at all. The salary cap is a real thing. It is fabricated to a degree, but it is a real thing. You're just pushing the payments down the line. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Is all you're doing. If the Niners don't win a Super Bowl this year, they are 100% for the next 5 years, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I agree.
Ryan, you looked like you were not in agreement.
Yeah, no, they got this year, maybe next year, but like they got some tough decisions after this. They're gonna have to let a lot of key players go if they want to keep their quarterback around. If not, they got to try to get lucky again late in the draft or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this is their last year, I think.
I said this at the beginning of the season. This is the Niners' year. If the Niners don't win a Super Bowl this year, they got to retool. They got to reboot because they're
gonna get rid of Debo after this season.
They what? I'm sorry.
They're gonna get rid of Debo after this season. They got to.
Okay, so I said this 2 years ago when the San Francisco 49ers signed Debo to that ridiculous contract. And he was like, I don't want to play running back anymore. I was like, well, you sure as hell can't pay Garoppolo because if that's your quarterback and Debo is your wide receiver, Debo to me is not a good enough wide receiver to pay him the money that he wants. And they should get rid of Debo, in my opinion. Like, it sounds tough because I know he's a great football player, but he's not a great wide receiver.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah, he's a good like athlete. You know, he's good in like open space athlete. And in the open space you get him the ball, but like he's just not really that wide receiver one that you really paying him to be with that kind of money.
No, and I looked up this morning as far as like separation when it comes to wide receivers was Devontae Adams with no quarterback and nothing around him is still like 6th or 7th in the entire NFL, even over 30 years old, is like a top 5 to 7 wide receiver as far as separation is concerned. If you're a team who needs a wide receiver and you're trying to build right now, I think that you should trade for Devontae Adams because the money is the money. You're going to owe it to him anyways, right? But you might as well not be Las Vegas, which leads me to my next point of the Houston Texans. So when the Houston Texans moved on from, or I'm sorry, when the Buffalo Bills moved on from Stephon Diggs, and the Texans went ahead and traded for him, I personally thought that it was a premature move, not because I don't believe in not because I don't believe in Stephon Diggs, because I do. But I always try to pump the brakes on teams that think they are ready before they're actually ready. So the Houston Texans are a team where before last year, we thought of them as, you know, a bottom 3, bottom 5 team, and they overachieved. And then they overexceeded, and they said, well, why don't we just go ahead and get Stephon Diggs, who still has high separation. It's still he's older, but it's still one of the like top 5, top 10 wide receivers in the NFL. I feel like what they did was they over committed to one season, and now they are where they are. Now they have crazy offensive weapons. Don't get me wrong. Between him, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins, the offensive line is trash. They are cheeks. But do you think that? And I'll kind of go back and forth between all of you guys. Do you think that Houston can right the ship? I think they can, mostly because that division is cheeks. To me, all the trash teams are in Texas right now. The Cowboys will be able to right the ship because they're in the NFC East, and the Texans will be able to right the ship because they're in the AFC South. What do you think about the Texans? Their commitment to Stephon Diggs, and can they actually get this thing turned around and win the division and be actual contenders, as opposed to us just like it's a nice story?
What's their record right now? They 2-1, 1-2.
They're 2-1.
They're 2-1, but they haven't looked good doing it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got destroyed last week, so I mean that wasn't good at all. But no, I mean they definitely got talent, so I think it's all just if and when they're gonna put it all together. Like the offensive line is really bad, but they definitely need a running game. Like Mixon being hurt, Pierce is hurt too, so they're on like their running back 3 right now. Definitely need to get healthy, but just like you said, that division is so bad that I just can't see how they don't get it together and at least go on like a 3-4 win streak at some point in the season.
The win streak may not happen because I don't have their schedule in front of me, but I'm with you as far as I personally believe that they'll figure it out. But it's like the Cowboys. You're in a bad division. You're going to be able to get 4 to 5 wins in your division alone just based on how bad it is.
Yeah, but my thing is they'll get it together, but they need to force the ball to Nico more than Stephon Diggs. To me, in my opinion, I say Stephon should be wide receiver 3 in that offense, not wide receiver 1 or 2. So if I'm CJ, I'm like, listen, you wide receiver 3 in this offense. When Tank is in here, he's wide receiver 2. Nico Collins is wide receiver 1. The offensive line, I'm not really worried about. I mean, last week they had the Vikings up there on the road, and the Vikings straight up just whooped their ass. So I'm not going to use the one game.
You're allowed to say the A word. You're good. I said this before when I first had you on the show for the first time. You're such a gentle giant, dude. Like you're just.
I try to not to show that side of me, man.
What about you, Jay?
They gonna right that ship. I ain't really worried about it. But them getting their ass, I think them getting their ass kicked by the Vikings was definitely humbling. I feel like everybody been like slacking on the Vikings. You know, everybody been because of Sam Darnold. Yeah, well, that's mainly why, because of Sam Darnold. So everybody been kind of slacking on the Vikings, and the Vikings been taking people's heads off. So, but they gonna right the ship. That division is trash. But for some reason, the Colts always play them amazingly well. So that's really the only team that'll really give them a problem. But the Texans are gonna be fine. They should go out and get a running back because Cam Akers is just not it.
You ready to give up on Joe Mixon?
No. Cam is a dude. That offensive line is cheeks, though.
Man, okay, fine. Hey, I'll let you have it. The offensive line is bad.
So that's the whole thing. And so Cam Akers was great 2 years ago, but now he's not. And because
great win.
Dude, he was awesome in LA. Are you serious?
He had a stretch there that he looked legit.
Awesome is like kind of a stretch.
He was out. If you're trying to tell me that, if you want to put words in my mouth that I said that he's a Hall of Famer, no, I'm not doing that. But he was awesome 2 or 3 years ago, dog. Like he was great for them. But this is so what it always. Oh, now you want to disappear. But so I want to get to you real quick, Ryan. Though, what's funny is so CR like you know Mr. McGee,
of course.
Yeah,
my boy.
Yeah, God, yo.
Oh, I'm back. I wanted to check his numbers right quick.
You
Make
need,
sure I
you
wasn't
need,
tripping.
no, bro, you need to fix your audio, Jay, because it is trash. I'm getting a whole lot of static. But to Ryan, I was saying, Mr. McGee, he said Ryan Davis looking at himself in the camera, fixing his hair.
Bro, I can't get this fucking piece to come down, bro. That shit's mad annoying.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. I had one dude. So at my old job, there was one dude who was taller than me. I'm 6'3". There was one dude who was taller than me, and he always gave me about my bald spot. And he was a big black dude. He was like, "You just need to come home." So I was working from home, and I thought, well, if I go back to work, maybe I got time to let it grow out. And I liked it enough where I didn't let it grow back. But that was some fun. That was some funny shit right there.
That's just hilarious.
But so I don't have, man. So Jay went ahead and dipped out. There we go. Oh, now he's back. Why? Okay, so on my live stream, y'all always dipping out on me.
I'm not dipping out. You was talking about my audio. I turned my laptop on. I'm about to join the screen. I'm about to join it on my laptop.
Well, that's very respectable of you. I appreciate that.
I got to set my damn fantasy lineups, man.
No, LaShawn, you had to. Ooh,
I gotta do that too.
Oh. That reminds me. Vikings and Packers. Ooh. Have they named the actual starter? Is Jordan Love
Jordan Love is playing.
Yeah, but I think the Packers are
take.
missing. They're missing Jair and I think their other corner.
Yeah, so Jefferson
Over on Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, so they Vikings probably. Yeah, I'd be surprised if the Packers win this one because that's pretty major. Those are some major losses.
in Green Bay.
Man,
Yeah.
y'all went. Ooh, so Sierra says McBride is out. So the
Cardinals tight end.
Arizona, the Arizona tight end is out. All right. Adjust your leagues accordingly. I don't have him, so that's up to you right now.
I think I took him out already. Pretty sure.
I took the backup to McBride because I'm in a 16-team fantasy league, and I had to hurry up and grab him.
I've wanted one of those. I've always wanted like a 16, 20-team league, and
it is anybody. If you got a starter that gets hurt, good luck trying to get their backup, man.
Sounds way better. So Packers Vikings is interesting. I didn't. So on my PScotts picks, I did not put in that game because I wasn't sure who was going to actually start. But if it's going to be Jordan Love, I'm really, I do think that the Vikings will win.
Whew.
I don't want to. I don't like it, man. I just don't.
I still took the Packers.
Hey, is this audio better?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, the audio sounds good. It was the background noise that was like there was a lot of just. You got the Xbox headphones and everything.
There we go. Happy.
This is really when I've been really bad about uploading my podcast to the actual audio streaming, and that's bad audio, or it's costing me money, but I just don't care. But yeah, man. McGee's CR said the Packers and Vikings. I hope they both lose.
I know how he feels.
All right, so do you guys have? So moving on because you guys you're trying to coordinate your fantasy leagues, and I get that. Do you have an upset of the week? Is there a team
Upset of the week?
I'm not talking about they are I'm not talking about their 1.5 point underdogs, and I'm talking about me and LaShawn actually had this conversation off air about a week and a half ago. What do you consider an upset? And he said about like 6 points. Is there an upset that you believe will happen this week with the NFL?
The Titans over the Dolphins.
Ooh, on the money line. You think that
I would take the money. I'm taking the money line.
So
the Bengals and the Panthers
I know it's Skylar Thompson, but God,
it's Tyler Huntley, and I don't believe in him either.
No, I mean, Tyler Huntley's there.
Yeah, they started Tyler Huntley now. I don't believe in him either.
But
I mean, it's only a 2.5 point game.
Oh, it's 2.5 points.
It's 2.5 points.
I told you, man. 2.5 don't count. It's got to be like 5.
Okay, it's 5.5. I'm taking the Panthers over the Bengals.
Yeah, it'll have to be the Panthers over the Bengals because we're going with the Andy Dalton revenge game.
No, I'm going the Colts over the Steelers.
Hold up, Jay. You said the Panthers over the Bengals.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm with them on that one.
I don't want to be this guy, but I've lost all credibility with you, man. Like that, you going off one game of Andy Dalton? No, dog. Like that was.
But he made the offense look credible, though.
The offense is way better, and the Bengals defense. You saw what Washington did to them.
Yeah,
I know. So I know that, but I also know that Andy Dalton is almost my age. And he's basically a backup quarterback, and they weren't prepared for that. You can think. They're also
you asked if there's an upset that's going to happen.
There's gonna be some upset.
And and the first one I told you was like that don't count, so I gave the other one. Like
upset of the week. LaShawn, you ain't on my camera.
Nah, but the Bengals. But if that's gonna be the upset, I'm the Bengals over the Panthers.
Yeah,
and the Bengals apparently are missing their 2 starting defensive tackles. So, I'm probably taking the over on Chuba Hubbard.
I'd go Colts over the Steelers.
Nobody's gonna take the Broncos over the Jets.
That's gonna be
No, but so y'all aren't playing the game right. I'm not talking about 2 and 3. I'm not talking about 2 and 3. I'm talking about like 5 or more, 6 or more. Like
the Panthers are a 5.5 point underdog.
Yeah, you can.
Well, the Panthers are. Yeah, that was.
I was gonna say what's the Colts line?
Most games don't have 5.5 point
2.5.
underdogs. Most of the games don't have.
I don't know if the Colts. I can look it up right now. I have my picks, but. What I'll do is let me log into Bravado. Hold up. Yep.
Prescott, you're supposed to join my pick'em pool, and you never did.
It's a 3-0 team versus an 0-3 team. Like I think that's pretty.
I'm mad at you, Prescott, bro.
I feel like that is short-sighted because like Justin Fields has just not turned the ball over.
The Colts just won the game. Just beat the Bears, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you're 1-2. Yeah, you're right.
They're
you're
1-2.
So all right, so we so Sierra said, "Man, I've seen this Andy Dalton show, and I'm not turning in. Give me the Bengals minus 10.5." So the Bengals are minus. When I locked in my picks,
the Panthers are at home this game.
I don't care if they're at home or if they're in Norway. It doesn't matter to me. Like,
hey, Prescott, would you bet me the Bengals and the Panthers? We bet right now, me and you. Straight up.
No, are you talking about who wins the game?
If you want to give me the points, I'll take the points.
No, you said straight up, and I'll take that. I told you, like they I'm good with it. If so, I put in the chat. Are you guys good with trivia?
I'm great with trivia.
Yeah.
I've got a stack of cards right here. It ain't just football. It is a stack of random cards. Whoever wins trivia, I'll throw $50 to y'all.
All right, I'm down, bro.
But the Panthers,
what is it? Like what all trivia is this? This is random trivia.
It is from my ESPN board game. It's not just football. It's just a stack of cards.
Okay.
So everybody knows that I'm not cheating. This is it.
Are we gonna write down our answer or are we gonna call it out?
No, you got raise your hand like you're in middle school, bro.
Oh man.
Whoever's hand I see first.
I got some index cards right here.
Yeah, well, that ain't how it goes. But we'll do that later. So the upset of the week. The upset of the week. Y'all think it's Ryan? Who's your upset of the week?
Shit, did the Colts count or no?
Was that?
Did the Colts count?
It's got to be more than. So me and LaShawn, like I said, we already talked about this off there.
Most
it
of
has
these
to be
games
more
ain't,
than like
ain't
5
that
or
many
6
points though.
Which there aren't many. Last week there were a bunch. No, last week there were a bunch of 5 and 6 point underdogs. I'll lay the line at 4. Anybody who's a 4-point underdog or more, who is your upset? Because right now is Panthers are +5, Broncos +8.5, Jaguars +6. Patriots.
What are the I was just about to ask that the Patriots.
Patriots 10.5.
Patriots are +10.5. This is not against the spread. I mean, straight up. Who do you think can beat somebody who is an underdog?
I'll take the Panthers.
The Chargers are +7.
Against
and those are your only and those are your only 5+ lines or more.
The way the Chargers been playing, that's the.
I was going to say I'd probably take the
way the
Chargers,
the way the Chiefs have been playing, like I think the Chargers could pull that off.
That's why it's on Herbert's health.
Again, it's not against the spread; it's straight up.
Nah, I know.
LaShawn,
I'm taking the Panthers
to straight up beat the Bengals.
Straight up.
Ooh, y'all, have y'all not seen how the NFL works over the last like infinity billion years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the Chargers.
But you got the Chargers. He got the Chargers. LaShawn straight got the Panthers, and he said, "Yo,
I got the Panthers.
They gonna wax that." So Jay, you too?
Yeah.
On the money line.
On the money line.
Y'all are wild. I don't see how that can happen. Oh, I feel like what y'all are doing right now is overcompensating. And look, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll admit it. This seems like y'all are just being hyperbolic about them putting Andy Dalton in and him looking like goddamn 2007 Tom Brady.
Not 2007 Tom Brady. Maybe like 2014 Tom Brady.
That's crazy to me, man.
Maybe like 2014 Tom Brady. Or he's just looking like 2014 Andy Dalton.
And 2013 and 15 and 16 and 17.
Andy Dalton's always been like a good quarterback. Andy Dalton's never been a bad quarterback. He's always been a good quarterback.
No, he's always been good, but I mean, like,
the Panthers.
Me and LaShawn talked about this last Sunday. We said what Andy Dalton did last Sunday is the worst outcome for Bryce Young. That is the thing that could not happen. And
that was really bad for Bryce Young.
That is aesthetically that dude is cooked. He'll still get a job.
So
he was
everybody was just like no weapons, no offensive line, and here go Andy Dalton throwing for 280 yards and 3 touchdowns.
It also ain't fair that he's a 1.5 feet taller than him. But I mean, like, the thing is, like, with Bryce Young, he's still gonna get jobs. If you're the number 1 overall pick, and we've seen the only reason why he won't is because of race. We've seen a top 5 quarterback, a white dude, get multiple jobs in the NFL. The only reason why he may not is because of his race. And I don't like being that dude, but if he doesn't get another gig, it's because of that. Because if you're the number 1 overall pick, you have so much leeway.
Yeah. No, he better. I think he will. I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Well, we all thought that Sam Darnold was cheeks, and now the Vikings are 3-0, and now we're putting him in the MVP race. Nah, man, we gotta stop that. Nah, I'm not. I see you smiling, LaShawn, because you agree with me, don't you? Go on.
Yeah. Because let's just say if he's the reason why they lose today, then everybody's like, "Oh, there's the Sam Darnold that we all know and love."
Thank you.
They're just waiting on Sam Darnold to just fuck up. My bad.
Are you good? And also, he's going to, because he hasn't been great. when I look at the Vikings and
He's
Vikings
been pretty good these 3 games.
He's been
he was great that first one. He was great the first one.
So the thing is, like, Sam Darnold has been doing Sam Darnold things. He just hasn't been getting Sam Darnold results when he was in New York.
The Jets are where quarterbacks go to die.
Oh,
and
no.
the Browns.
Come on, man.
Oh, my bad. I forgot he's a Browns fan. I forgot he's a Browns fan.
No, LaShawn.
I forgot he's a Browns fan.
I'm about to mute you, Jay. I'm about to mute you and just let LaShawn cook. Go ahead, dog. What you got?
I mean,
how can he disagree? What you mean? What he got?
I would say quarterbacks go to die because
muted. Jay's muted.
I look at what these other quarterbacks outside of Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson. In between those, we had Jacoby Brissett, had PJ Walker, Joe Flacco come in and win games. But all of a sudden, those 2 quarterbacks can't do their heavy carrying of the team. Man, get them up out of here, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
everybody,
man.
they want to blame the franchise. I'm like, no, this is the 3rd offensive system that the Browns have changed for Deshaun Watson, and he still hasn't grasped it yet.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever get the original Deshaun Watson back.
Yeah, thank you. I've been telling Browns fans this.
Oh, we lost Ryan. Go ahead.
No, I've been telling Browns fans, like, if you're looking for a Houston Deshaun Watson, that is dead and never coming back, man.
Like T.I.'s song, dead and gone, dead and gone. Hey, bro. Nah, it's just.
You put that JT
out. But for real, I ain't gonna lie though. But this isn't the Deshaun Watson thing. But like, when you take a quarterback and you put him around chaos, you're rarely gonna get a positive result. You put a quarterback around chaos, what do you think is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what happened with Sam Darnold. The Jets are chaos. The Panthers were chaos. Now the Vikings, not saying the Vikings are the best team, but you got arguably the best receiver in the league, and you got an offensive-minded coach
that knows how to call plays with the quarterback-friendly system. You're going to get results.
Okay, this has always been my point, is that if we always talk about the veteran is supposed to lead and the rookie follows behind him, Sam Darnold was not going to be their week one starter.
He wasn't.
He couldn't beat out a rookie in camp where we don't see him, but the coaches do. To me, Darnold is going to fail this organization sooner or later. And if it's not this week because Jair Alexander may not play, it will be down the line. And the Vikings, to me, are fraudulent. And they are going to upset you and let you down at some point in time.
Yeah.
So trivia, because Ryan went ahead and dipped out. I'm not sure if he lost internet connection.
Before we get to trivia, can I ask y'all a couple questions? Can I ask y'all a couple questions before we get to trivia?
All right, what you got, man?
I got a couple lineup questions. So Carson Steele versus the Chargers, or Najee Harris versus the Colts?
Najee Harris.
I would go Najee as well. I think he's going to get more touches.
And Jalen Warren isn't playing.
Oh, he isn't playing? Oh, okay, I'll give him that. And it was Travis Kelce.
If anybody has questions for me, I go to LaShawn. I'm like, yo, what do you think about he's my insider, bro.
Hey, Travis Kelce or Cole Kmet.
So
I've been hearing a lot of Travis Kelce hype over, I've been hearing a lot of Travis Kelce hype against the Chargers.
I would take Cole Kmet because he's coming off of a great game, and the Rams has the 32nd ranked defense in the league.
Oh shit!
They are banged up. And who do the Chiefs play?
The Chargers.
Chargers with no Darwin James.
That's why I've been like, man, dude, like, cause.
So the thing for me is, I if you're looking for prime Travis Kelce, you're not going to get anymore. You might get like 2 games a year for this year and next year, because I don't think he's going to be done at the end of this year. You might sprinkle in like legit games from him, but I wouldn't bet on it. I think I'd go Cole Kmet as well.
Okay, so I got 2 backs here. Actually, I got 3 backs because this dude has been hella disappointing. I got Browns fan right
You're
here.
a ranking slave.
Jerome
You're a ranking slave.
Ford.
You want to know what me and LaShawn saying? You're just gonna go with it. You're a ranking slave, dog.
Hey, bro, I got Jerome Ford or Bucky Irvin or Najee Harris.
That's the whole reason why you want to be on the show today. You want our advice to get you money,
You
dog.
said take two.
Nah, I got those three. I need one spot.
Ooh, one spot. Najee. Gotta go Najee.
Or okay, fuck. Because Jerome Ford, man, I thought it was gonna run the shit out of Jerome Ford. Now I keep seeing Deontay Foreman get the damn ball.
Because he's not a between the tackles runner. That's why.
Hey, well, all right, Jerome. All right, Najee. That's my money league right there. All right. Oh, damn, he's
No, you're
injured.
done, man. You can't ask us like 7 fantasy questions in a row. Like,
No, that's it. That's all.
all right. So, tell you what, I want to get to trivia and pay one of you dudes $50,
All right, let's get it.
and then I want to get to my PScotts picks and see what you got because the games are starting soon.
The game's
I don't
starting
wanna
in
hide
1 minute.
I know, but you were trying to get our fantasy advice, so the only person you can blame is you, dog. LaShawn,
That's cool.
he's all right.
You know what? That's cool. I'll take it.
All right. So first 1 to 5 correct answers wins and wins $50 from me. Okay.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So remember, this is from the ESPN board game, and it's a few years older. It's like 2 years, 3 years older. So keep that in mind when you make these decisions. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So which player became the first to surpass 1,900 receiving yards in a single NFL season in 2012? In 2012. LaShawn, you had your hand up first. Who was it?
Calvin Johnson.
That is correct. I know. I saw him up first in my periph. Was I wrong? LaShawn, was I wrong?
I mean, we both had it up, man. As soon as you going through it.
All right.
I feel like okay. I was down here looking. I didn't feel like y'all were okay. Y'all better than I thought. That God damn. All right. So I'll tell you what. All right. I'm gonna put that one to the side if I need it for a tiebreaker because I didn't realize that y'all were like that legitimately. All right. Shuffle the deck again real quick. Oh, here we go. Which NHL team did Wayne Gretzky serve as head coach and managing partner for? Do you guys need the? All right, Jay.
I'm gonna guess because this is one of the teams I know he played for, the Edmonton Oilers.
Nope, you're wrong. It's multiple choice. You could have waited, dog.
Oh damn, he didn't say that. Don't give him the choices either. That's not fair.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna wait until he says, and then I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity.
I'm gonna go with the LA Kings.
Ooh, no. All right. So here are your choices: New York Rangers, Phoenix Coyotes, Edmonton Oilers, or LA Kings. Go ahead, LaShawn. Your hand was up first.
Yeah, his hand was up first.
Got to go with the Coyotes.
That is correct.
I knew it because they're the new team. That would make sense.
I'm like, there's no way New York would allow him to coach.
I was like, that's the new team. It makes sense.
All right. So I got your pile here. So the first 1 to 5 wins $50.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna shuffle the deck a little bit more. We'll go back.
Are these all? Can you say if they're multiple choice beforehand?
Some are, some aren't. Okay, that's fair. So what I'll do is, if they're multiple choice, I will tell you beforehand. That is fair. Okay. I will do that.
Okay,
that's fine with me.
None of these are. Yeah, that. Okay. Which actor played Babe Ruth in the 1992 movie The Babe?
The Babe.
And if you don't know, if you guys both don't know, I can move on to the next one.
I have no idea. I'll take a guess just because. I'll just take a guess.
Take a guess, man.
Marlon Brando?
No.
It's going to random guess.
The answer was John. The answer was John Goodman.
I don't even know. Okay.
which actually makes a whole lot of sense when you think about it.
He was a big guy.
All right. So I'm not going to ask you that one because that's way too easy. Another hockey question. This is multiple choice.
Okay.
Which NHL player was Nick? And if you know before I answer, raise your hand.
Okay.
Which NHL player was nicknamed the Golden Jet? Bobby Orr, Stan Mikita, Bobby Hull, Peter Stansty. Go ahead, Jay.
Bobby Orr.
Well, Bobby Hull, yes.
No.
Oh, you said Bobby Orr.
I said Bobby Orr. I'm not gonna cheat. I ain't gonna cheat.
You was wrong.
I ain't gonna cheat.
And then I appreciate your honesty. I'm gonna give you a half point on the side.
I ain't gonna cheat.
All right. So
he was like, "Oh shit, he gonna go with it?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that."
Nah, I ain't
gonna do that.
All right, so let me go ahead and
Bobby Orr is like this. I think like the third greatest player that I've heard of. I think in hockey.
No, I mean he is one of the greats of hockey.
Behind Gordie Howe and Wayne.
Bobby Orr is up there. It's Wayne Gretzky,
and
thing like that.
And what's the Gordie Howe?
All right. All right. Which NBA team has used the same primary logo with no alterations of any kind since 1966? Go ahead. It's multiple choice, but it's not multiple choice technically. But you rose your hand. What you got?
The Lakers.
Oh, I have a button for that.
Damn.
I'm trying to think. Since 1966. All right, it should be only one answer then. It's only one answer. The Boston Celtics.
That also is a
what?
Damn.
Oh my god!
All right, so I'm gonna put multiple. I will say this, LaShawn, you at least in the. It's not multiple choice because there's not 4 answers, so I'm not going to do that. But there are 3 that are listed. You had one that was listed but was still incorrect.
Okay.
So which NBA team has had the same primary logo with no alterations of any kind since 1966? I'll do this. Boston Celtics was obviously incorrect. Detroit Pistons or Chicago Bulls?
It'll be the Bulls.
It would be the Bulls.
But I had to think because I'm like, Detroit, you would think saying they had the same logo with no alteration, but then that's when I thought back, I'm like, no, they went from the
because they had that weird horse.
Yeah.
On everything else. All right, so I want to give you
what was the answer?
The Bulls.
The answer was the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
Y'all aren't as good.
I knew it wasn't the Celtics because they changed the leprechaun a little bit.
That is true.
They altered the leprechaun just a little bit. That's the only reason I knew it wasn't the Celtics.
All right. So multiple choice up front. There's only 3, not 4. Which NFL team introduced new uniforms and added player numbers to its helmet in 2020? The Jets, Chargers. Oh, go ahead.
The Browns.
Incorrect. Do you want the answers, or do you want the multiple choice, or do you want us to answer?
Keep going. You said
all right.
Jets,
So it's
Chargers.
So which NFL team introduced new uniforms and added player numbers to its helmets?
Oh shit!
The Jets, Chargers, or Giants?
I know who it is now. I fucked up. I know who it is now because
Chargers.
Yes, the Chargers.
That is correct.
It's the Chargers. Fuck.
All right.
I had to think back to that one.
Sean's up 2-0 right now.
All right, I'm bullshitting. All right, locking in.
First to 5 wins $50.
All right, locking in. I'm bullshitting
because the early game's already started, but $50 is on the line, man. $50 is $50
for sure.
All right, so multiple choice. Which defensive end retired in 2000? 2003 as the NFL's all-time sack leader with 200 careers. Jay was first. What you got?
Yeah.
Shit, Bruce Smith, bro.
That is true. All right. So
I had to get one right. God damn.
So if you, I'm trying to keep an eye on you guys, like answering before I'm done. I'm trying to do a really good
That's
job.
why I wanted to write it down. I'm just saying.
Look, we're workshopping this, man. I'm workshopping this, trying to make.
No, I'm just saying. That's why I wanted to write it down.
Here we go. Ooh, this. No, I like you guys too much. I'm not going to do that.
What sport is that?
Oh, it was a movie thing from 1977, and I'm not going to do that to you. All right, so not a multiple choice question. Which 1992 movie includes the quote, "There's no crying in baseball"? Go ahead, LaShawn.
A League of Their Own.
Yes, sir.
I was not good enough.
All right, so LaShawn's up 3-1 right now. If you get 2 more right, you win $50, my man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, multiple choice. Which quarterback in 2016 became, again, if you know it, go ahead and raise your hand. Which quarterback in 2016 became the first to win Super Bowls with 2 different teams? Nick Foles. Oh,
no, LaShawn was first. LaShawn was first, bro.
What you got?
Peyton Manning.
That is correct. You didn't even need multiple choice.
Yeah, he didn't need him. He didn't need him, but I wasn't going to cheat. I wasn't going to cheat. He had his hand up first.
2016, I'm thinking back. I'm like, they won in 2015.
Bro, y'all are way smarter than I am. I would not be able to do any of these.
I knew it was Peyton Manning, but he raised his hand first.
I appreciate your honesty, man. Maybe I'll send you $25. Well,
I appreciate it. All right, this last
one. There's a lot of.
Hey, you know, PScotts, you should do like a live Jeopardy thing. That'd be dope.
I think so too, but I just need a lot of people to get into it. Because I
actually made a Jeopardy board full of like basketball and football questions.
All I know is
now the questions are dumb.
I got one of these things, so we'll go ahead and spin the board, and we'll figure out what it is. All right, so I don't keep you guys much longer. God, there's so many hockey questions. What the hell?
Because it was made by a white person.
you ain't lying.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, all right, let's do this. All right, it's not multiple choice. I want to give you guys the most random question ever. Which actor known for westerns played a hockey player in 1937 movie Idol of the Crowds, or Idol of the Crowds, excuse me.
Bro, what the hell, dude?
Which actor known for his westerns played a hockey player in the 1937 movie Idol of the Crowds?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
I just thought
is it multiple choice?
I can give him multiple choice. Ronald Reagan, John Wayne, Henry Fonda.
I was gonna say John Wayne.
Yeah, but that was kind of lame. That was kind of lame.
He's the only one that's known for all the Western moves.
He really is.
And the Falcons just scored a touchdown on a.
Oh, this one's better. This one's better. This is for the game if LaShawn gets it right. Which is the only NFL team that displays its logos on just one side of its helmet? Go ahead, Jay.
I think I know this. It's the Giants. Damn, I thought it was the Giants.
You said only one. Is it all time?
It doesn't say so, but it just says which is the only NFL team that displays its logo on one side of the helmet.
I thought it was
Steelers.
the Giants.
What was that?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, he earned it, bro.
There it is. LaShawn Brown wins $50, I will go ahead and
next time, ask straight basketball questions. Let me get my get back, bro.
No,
God damn.
I'm at the disposal of whatever I have.
That whack ass cars, bro. Hey, it's
Oh,
all good.
You know what? Just because you're gonna be petty about it, I'm asking NASCAR questions next time, bro.
All right.
I'm asking you NASCAR and badminton and all other bullshit.
Badminton is diabolical.
All right, man. We're not even gonna get into
Touchdown Vikings, touchdown
I'm
Falcons,
not even gonna
touchdown
get into PScotts
Buccaneers.
because I want y'all to
You gotta
get
see
back
Oh,
to
the Panthers might punch it in. Oh shit.
You got to see how the Falcons score their touchdown
Oh no! They got stuffed at the goal line.
on fourth
This
down.
dude sounded like ludicrous. He was like, "Oh no, the fight's out! I'm about to punch your lights out."
Yeah, I had a parlay with Chuba Hubbard every time, anytime touchdown.
Oh, was he the one with the carry?
And he got stuffed at the goal. He got stuffed at the goal line.
Oh, those are the painful ones right there, man.
Jonathan Taylor just scored a touchdown.
The ones that you think you
Najee Harris bum ass -2 rushing yards.
I've been saying for the last minute. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your football because y'all entertain me for a bit. And Ryan Davis was
touchdown Mike Evans.
Get back to your Sunday.
Damn, the Jaguars scored already too. Shit.
I might.
Did I keep him in my lineup, Brian Thomas Jr.? I hope I did.
Still alive right now, dog. If y'all want to get, if y'all want, LaShawn, remember how a couple weeks ago during the witching hour, like right between the
I took Brian Thomas Jr. out
and the evening games, we had like 30, 45 minute kind of thing. If you want to hop on then before the Bills and Ravens game, let me know.
Yep.
Yo,
I'm down.
Do they have the night game or no?
Yeah, they got the night game.
Bills and Ravens are the night game. Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised that wasn't a Monday night game when the schedule had came out.
Don't worry, the Bills have plenty of games
I
to
know.
get people hype up just to disappoint me in the long.
And they can be flexed.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys enjoy your morning games. LaShawn, it sounds like I will see you between that 3 or I would say 3 because it's my time.
I might be back because Seahawks don't play today, so that sucks. And I'm not gonna watch.
We'll cross that road when we get.
Bro, that reminds me.
I want to get back to it. I don't have games in front of me.
I'm not watching the game. I was just looking at my phone.
LaShawn, thank you.
That reminds me. You were supposed to join my pick'em group, Prescott.
Yes, I was, and I work 60-hour weeks, and I have a podcast, and I have everything else. And I'm sorry that I can't do everything that you want to do, Jay. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, that's all good. You just said you wanted to join, and I added you.
I did want to join, and I do this all the time, and it's a me problem, bro. I want to join 17 fantasy leagues, and I joined 2.
Yeah, you better not join those 17 damn fantasy leagues, man.
That was me 6 years ago. I have to value my own personal. I have to value myself, and if I'm in 17 leagues, on top of working 60 hours a week, on top of doing the podcast, on top of entertaining the interwebs, it is a lot. So I'm sorry, bro. It is a. If you want me to take your money, I'll take your money. Like I can do that. Anyway, you guys get back to your morning. I will come back to this later. You guys know the drill. Stay up, stay blessed. Thank you, Jay and LaShawn and Ryan Davis, who was here for a minute. Thanks, LaShawn. If you do want to be on later in that witching hour between the afternoon and the Bills and Ravens, let me know.
Yeah,
we'll get you back on. Sounds good, man.